But what are you communicating to your parents? Does anybody here work with a group of parents that are absolutely sane, leave you alone, under control, and don't bother you? Raise your hand. Unless you work like in a reform school, maybe. All parents are nuts. They're out of their minds. Everywhere. Every school in the country, every organization, every area. How did this happen? And I fear it's my generation. I fear my generation screwed everybody up. All right? Because we were the ones that were going to save the world. We were protesting, and we were doing a lot of things, and now we want everything to be perfect. We want how about the highlight films you get, right? You know, like when coaches get, I haven't seen a goalie yet this fall that's given up a goal. I haven't seen a face-off guy lose a draw. Although they say he's like 70%, I haven't seen anything. I'd like to react to see what happens when he loses a draw. Does he ride? Does he get back in the hole? Does he play defense? Does he hustle? Does he pout? I'd like to see what happens when a goalie gives up a goal. What happens next? We haven't thrown a shutout at Duke ever. So we ain't throwing any shutouts this year. We're not shutting anybody out. That's not going to happen. So let's be a little more realistic. The children who write us now, because it's not them, it's their parents who write. My favorite was the other day, dear coach, I'm really interested in your school, blah, blah, blah. And then in parentheses, the doctors project him to be 6'2". Oh, is that what you're writing, son? Or did it happen to be mom or dad? So we're all facing the same thing at some level. What are you communicating to the parents? Your vision, firm, flexible, but this is your team, right? When you come to our practices, stay in the car. Don't come and watch practice. When did that become in vogue? When did that become, I got to get a lawn chair and sit down and watch practice? Don't you have anything better to do with your lives? I know you love your sons, but give us a chance to love your sons as well. You scram. Let them not have to perform in front of you. All right? And then you guys can have a conversation about practice. That would be a tough one. If you can pull that off, shoot me an email, tell me how you did it. All right?